thinking about right now? Just to stop you where you're at for a second. I feel like I run away with my thoughts so quickly, and that stop thought of, what are you thinking about right now, totally freezes me in my tracks, because it's so easy, especially in the morning, to just get lost in all the negative voices that want to steal you away. We want to keep you grounded, focused in on who you are and who God is. Today, let's take a look at Mark 14, 3 through 9. A little segment of that says, "Why are you bothering her?" This is Jesus talking. "She's done a beautiful thing to me. She did what she could."
What I love, and maybe you don't know this story, is that Jesus is defending this woman. She comes into a dinner that he's having, and she has this very expensive bottle of perfume.
Like really expensive.
In fact, today it would be worth about $54,000 if you did all the math conversion.
Wow.
And she breaks the jar, which I find interesting. I wonder if that just means like she broke the seal on it because you don't want to spill it. But then she kind of just pours it on Jesus, pours it over his head. And the people at the dinner freak out because they're like, "What are you doing? You could have sold that bottle of perfume for a month's wages and fed the poor and met the needs of the needy."
Yeah, I imagine all these people sitting around a table being like, "There's so many better uses you could have had for that."
Yeah, but Jesus stopped them and defended her, and that's what he said. "She's done a beautiful thing to me. She's done what she could with what she had."
I think I know for sure I have this voice in my head that wants to tell me and be critical of me of, yeah, you could have done that better. Or did you really give your all in this? Or you're slacking a lot. You need to get your act together. And the trouble is that the enemy wants to assign that voice in my head to God. Like God's the one who's saying that. McKenna, I know you didn't, really give all that you could have there. McKenna, you could have done better there. So I can see God as this place, but that's not who he is at all.
Not according to that verse.
On the days where the best that you can give feels broken and like too little, this verse says that God sees what you're giving as enough. He sees you as enough.
The morning focus is all about stopping the thoughts that come in the morning to pull you away. And today, we're going to challenge that voice in your head.
Maybe it's the voice that just wants to beat you up and run over and over and over the things you've done wrong. What ways do you kind of beat yourself up over things you've done or things you haven't done?
Yeah, and then consider that Jesus is your defender against that voice, your own voice. How does that make you feel?
Messages pointing you to our awesome God.
WCIC.